I'm Bowling Otter.
And I'm Lizzie Sandwich.
And welcome to
the BS on the Internet.
Well, it's been another one of those weeks.
It has.
Yep.
It's been a journey of a week.
A journey of a week.
I think, well, first off.
It's been a week-long journey.
I have things to say. First off, the Kylie Jenner Rise and Shine,
rise and shine.
has been huge in our house for the last like 2 or 3 days. And Homegirl put out like merch with like her
that
face
was smart.
on it. Oh my God.
I gotta hand it to her. That was a smart move.
How funny is that? Oh my gosh. Like, what was that? If you don't know what we're talking about, look it up. It's this, I guess, a meme now on Twitter.
Oh, it's a meme.
Oh my gosh, people are making it their like alarm to wake them up in the morning. Can you imagine? That's like getting all like remixed and things like that.
Watch out! Don't move your. He's crawling under your chair.
We just recorded a video of the kitties introducing them to
did.
you guys. Yeah. So hopefully that's gone up by now.
Hopefully,
I imagine
if it hasn't, it'll be up soon.
Very soon. Yes. Just like a quick little thing because they're kind of like out and about in the household now.
Yeah.
And they're good. They're running around down here playing. Here they go. Look. They're like jumping on each other and stuff. They're very like pouncy. And if any of you guys have 2 cats or multiple cats, let us know how they get along and if you have any advice on how to just keep them around the household because they are like wrestling. They're not fighting. They're not angry.
They're good.
They're good.
Fine. They're just
they're
little
brothers
kids right now.
Right.
Their brother's not even 5 months old.
I know.
So they wrestle.
I know. It's pretty great.
It's all good.
They're super duper cute. I just want to make sure. I'm like, can this escalate? Yeah. Could they they're gonna get bigger?
Well, they'll probably have bad days. They'll have a day where they're getting on each other's nerves, and then they'll make up, and
like brothers.
Like brothers. Yes.
Oh my gosh! But we have a lot to talk about, right?
Yes, we do. Okay, so for context, right now we are recording this on Friday night, October 18th at 10:15 p.m. And as of now, this is the stuff we wanted to talk about.
Ooh.
All right. So last week we talked about Blizzard suspending Blitzchung for a year, and then they lowered their suspension to 6 months for voicing support for Hong Kong's protests on the live stream.
Right.
A lot of people feel a lot of different ways about it. There's also an American team that got suspended only after they had already decided to boycott one of the competitions because at first it didn't look like they were going to be suspended and thought it'd be a double standard, but that also got lessened to 6 months. So everybody's suspended for 6 months. The commentators for that day got suspended for 6 months now.
Yeah.
And U.S. Congress has now gotten involved, which is
that's wild.
Now this has got to be a pretty big deal. Like this is way beyond the realm of video games now.
Sure.
And there's actually Congress people who have stood up and
it's a slippery slope.
Some
people feel it's a slippery slope.
Some people do, and especially when you're talking about the Hong Kong-China situation, because Hong Kong is trying to become a democracy. Is rallying for them to become a democracy.
Yeah.
Which China is not. And they want to just kind of the kind of autocracy that China is. You try to snuff out the scent. So that's what you do. You just try to make sure nobody's heard.
Yeah. So
this is one of those things, and you're just going to ban them for saying something about it. It's kind of and it kind of rippled across the world because it's a worldwide popular video game.
Sure.
And that became like a small political situation in the world that now everybody heard really loudly.
Yeah.
It's been really interesting to see the reaction.
Oh gosh, yeah. This has been fascinating to watch unfold.
Yeah.
And it's after last week, I really did a lot of reading into what exactly is going on. I'm always trying to think of if I'm going to have an opinion on something, I really, really want to know what I'm talking about. Last week, I don't think I knew enough. This week, I think I know a lot more and just wow. But that's really interesting that Congress is getting involved now.
It is, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't know how involved. I think it might just be a statement and then we're going to move on.
That's a
but
start.
It's still, that says a lot. I mean,
gaming's
for that
huge.
To come that, I mean, gaming is a big deal, but
yeah.
What's going on in Hong Kong is huge too.
Yes.
And we're seeing them really cross right now. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of interesting to see the reach that it is right now where people are talking about it and how many kinds of different people are getting involved. Yes. I'm curious to know your opinion on it. So let us know in the comments. Okay, so Fortnite had a thing happen right after we recorded last time. A little thing happened. Yeah. So it looked like everybody was going to get psyched for season 11, right? They had just said 10 seasons. Season 11's coming up. They didn't say season 11. They just said there's going to be a big in-game event. It's about that time. We're going to get season 11. Mm-hmm. So what happened instead was, hey, you know what? Let's play it. Let's did you see this yet?
No, I didn't.
Actually happened?
No,
so this was the
I saw everything
in-game
right
event.
after.
Here's Dr. Lupo. He's a good guy.
I can't do anything.
Oh, I didn't see this. I saw after.
They didn't save it? The meteor's back? Yo.
Oh.
Goodbye, cruel world.
This is like
the island's trying to protect itself. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. No big deal. Not a problem.
Why haven't I seen this?
I can't even do anything.
Oh, there goes the battle bus.
Wow.
I'm gone. The whole map's gone.
Oh my God, this is so profound. Like nothing you did ever mattered.
Wait, loading? It says that bottom left. You see that?
Does it? It does. We're probably hiding
like
it.
an in-game cinematic.
Okay.
And then this happens.
He's making noise. Oh, yes. That's pretty freaking cool.
And then you get a little exit button to the lower right. And it's like...
Yeah.
This is Bud?
Wow.
So
That's crazy.
After everybody saw this live, people eventually figured out that this wasn't going to change for a while. And it sat on that black hole for about, what, 36 hours, roughly 36 hours.
Right.
Nothing freaking happened. And everyone just kind of like, of course, the Fortnite streaming world imploded.
Yeah.
Some people were just straight up streaming the black hole.
Right.
For really
Yeah,
long
that's
times.
hilarious.
It was pretty hilarious. And some people actually played some different things. My God. But then
Wow.
Fortnite Chapter 2 is what it came back as. And it's got a brand new map. It's got a lot of different mechanics. There's fishing now. There's boats. I saw a little bit of it. I haven't played it myself yet.
You had an opportunity to play, and you played Apex instead.
Because Apex Legends is having a Halloween event, and I was getting jump scared. That was actually really good. But
we're not stream it.
We're not talking about Apex right now.
No, I'm sorry. We're talking about Fortnite.
Maybe we'll stream some of that. But I'm excited to try Fortnite Chapter 2, even though I don't really play Fortnite that much at all. But I think it's a cool game, and I'm excited to see what has changed about it.
Yeah.
I just think that was, this game already had amazing in-game events. Even though I haven't played it off like several seasons in a row now. But every time there's an in-game event, I gotta go right to YouTube or find a streamer that's doing it so I can watch it, because it's always such a cool thing. You wonder what they're gonna do.
Oh, definitely.
And this is the first time they've completely changed the map. It's a brand new map. So
that's awesome.
I think it's pretty cool.
What a cool idea.
It's a really cool idea.
I think that's really, really a good idea to make it like this huge like event that everybody talks about.
Yeah,
and everything. I think
it's a
really
marketing genius.
Yeah,
they got, as soon as it went to the black hole and nothing happened.
Yeah,
it was #1 trending on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
everyone's freaking out. People had never heard of Fortnite. All three of them, all of a sudden know what Fortnite is. So I don't know. I just really like the kind of stuff they do like that with this game.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm curious if any of you are playing it and what you think about Chapter 2 so far.
For sure.
And yeah. Let's know. All right, now it's time for What You Watching?
What You Watching?
Okay, so what Lissy and I watched recently was Joker.
Mommy and Daddy went to the movies.
We went to the movies.
Oh my gosh, my parents came over and watched the babies.
Me, Mom, Poppy watched the babies. We went out to the movies. It was great.
Oh my gosh, this was so freaking good.
I freaking loved it.
But wait. Before we talk about it, I'd like to point out that I got Cheetos popcorn.
Okay.
Which turned out to be popcorn with Cheeto dust and Cheetos.
And actual Cheetos.
Mixed in with the popcorn.
Yes.
And the small was about this big. So I'm like, Maddie, eat some of this. You ate like 2 pieces of it. I ate the whole thing. It was dehydrated.
I had Junior Mints.
He got Junior Mints and a water.
That's how I know I got old. I went to the movies and we're looking at this big thing of we were huge thing of candy and like big things of soda, and I'm like, I'll have Junior Mints in the water.
And I was like, but at one point in the movie, I went like, do you want some Cheetos? And you went, no. And then you went, do you want a Junior Mint? And I was like, with the popcorn and the Cheetos and the cheese, but you probably had the same.
That was why I wasn't really going for it.
Yeah, cheese and
it was actually really good, but once I started eating Junior Mints, I wasn't really into the Cheeto.
Oh my God, I was so into the Cheeto. I finished the Cheetos popcorn like 20 minutes minutes into the movie.
Speaking of freaking marketing,
amazing.
the small was not the small. There's junior and small.
Yeah.
Small was the larger one.
Yeah.
So they did that on purpose so you would go up and order a small and you'd end up spending more money for the big one and never knew you did it.
We're complaining about
freaking
food.
Come on, really?
Movie theater food
Food.
prices.
Yes.
Well, not prices. The prices are to be expected.
The prices are ridiculous.
But I certainly could have eaten a tub of that. It was freaking delicious.
It was really good.
Have any of you had the Cheetos popcorn? It's amazing. But what else was amazing was this freaking movie.
Yeah, Joker.
Best movie I think we've seen in a while.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The more I think about it later, the more I like it.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought Joaquin Phoenix absolutely just hit it out of the park.
He broke my heart.
Yeah, I want to see it again just to watch him do his thing again, really.
Yeah.
It was kind of amazing.
The last 45 minutes of that movie were really intense.
Yes.
And like I don't want to give anything away. I wish we could have like a spoilers discussion about it because I want to be like when this happened.
Yeah.
But it was so well done. He did such a good job. I feel like he needs to win an Oscar or something. Not like that's the end game for every actor.
But he has had so many amazing performances that have just been like next to Daniel Day-Lewis every time or something. So it's like, okay.
I know.
And he doesn't end up getting it. But he's been right there.
It was such a sad, like I was sad a lot of it. I felt like, you want to see like, dark. This madman, Joker's a madman or whatever. It was really, really dark.
No, it was much more in the context of actual like relatively realistic mental illness.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in the company of that. It wasn't like this superpower thing,
Right.
Like nothing supernatural going on.
Yeah.
So I think that's what made it. And it made it more believable.
Right.
And it also just made it more sad, really.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I want to see it again.
I do.
Feel like I
definitely want to see it again.
Do you?
Yeah. I need to see him do it again. That's it.
I remember leaving feeling very like full, if that makes sense. And of Cheetos popcorn. And then later on feeling very like empty by it. Like it made me very like sad. It gave me like a pit in my stomach. I was like, oh, maybe because I've like
you've worked in populations before.
Yeah, like he was reminding me of certain people I've worked with. There were certain looks, there were certain actions. I mean, obviously not to.
Which is also extreme, just kind of a testament to the quality of his acting in this too.
Yeah, like what? There's something really interesting about people who are struggling with their mental health or a mental illness, where you're able to find a moment of like peace and grace and clarity and like euphoria almost in certain moments by doing certain actions. So sometimes it's a destructive action. Sometimes it's something beautiful. Sometimes it's painting, We all have these experiences that make us feel full, right? Like I was saying. And he expresses that so well. And he has these moments of just like these swells of emotion. And it's almost a beautiful thing to witness because they're not having a moment of anguish or pain or difficulty. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Without
I think
spoiling?
It totally does. Yeah, no, we're not going to go into what triggered it. It's just that like it's I don't know. You should see it.
You should.
If you have any interest in it at all, you should see it. Yeah. If you've been thinking about it, just go watch it. It's probably not for everybody.
Heavy. It's certainly not for everybody.
It's dark. It's really heavy. It's kind of, it does feel like you're carrying weight while you're watching it.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was also just part of what made it so good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like if you like movies like Requiem for a Dream, like movies that make you feel like that. It is like
Requiem for a Dream.
It is kind of like that.
I like movies like that.
Yeah, I like movies like that too. I think they impress me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Loved it. I will see it again.
Okay, it's time for the subreddit of the week, and this week is The Depths Below.
The Depths
and
Below.
And we did something similar a while ago with, I think it's called thalassophobia?
Yes.
Where it's fear of things deep down in the ocean. Mm-hmm. This is more an appreciation of all of the weird things that are down there.
Okay.
So here's a giant squid all the way down.
Mice.
Now, I love the ocean. I do. We were just talking about this not too long ago. I think I want to get my scuba license one day. License? Yeah, certification?
So. Certification. One
I
of
guess
those.
Certification.
Maybe both.
And I know that you could get different certifications like according to depth.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to go really deep. I I think I just want to kind of be able to be down there and swim for a little bit and just kind of explore whatever and then come back up. I'm not about to go down there and, you know, come face to face with Captain what's his name on the Titanic.
Yeah.
What are these guys doing down here?
Oh my God.
Juan
and Felipe
They're messing with the
destroying
green
our
screen.
So
Gentlemen.
sorry if things are happening behind us.
But anyway, look at this size difference between 3-meter great white and a 5-meter great white. See? This kind of thing really freaks me out. A sturgeon? A sturgeon? I have never seen a sturgeon in my life. Have you?
No, I don't think I have.
It's like a crocodile fish.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that so? Like, there is some.
Cutest. Look
Wait
at
a
that
minute.
dimples.
A bite. Look at his little teethers. Hey, I got you.
That's the song's about.
Baby shark. Yeah, that's the baby shark. What are these guys doing? Oh, hello. Manatees. See, manatees are nice.
Manatees are nice.
Really nice. Stingrays are crazy fast. But whoa.
Wow.
See?
Okay.
One time I was snorkeling, right? And I was like right at like a really, really shallow water. And I had like my face like this far from the sand, and the sand went, and it was a stingray and looked just like the sand went and skidded off like that. Scared me to death, almost peed. Did not pee. But if you're into the ocean and all things spoopy in the ocean, go check this out. I thought it was interesting. I did a little bit of a deep dive.
It's kind of interesting.
It is. I thought it was spoopy, you know, for Halloween, maybe. No, I don't know.
Okay,
Fish are
spoopy.
scary. I'm
Spoopy.
scared of the deep ocean. Give me a break.
We got another week to do a Halloween one. We're okay.
I know. Sperm whales. What are they doing? Oh, they're sleeping.
Wow.
That's how they sleep?
That's crazy.
That would scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, that is
That would
crazy.
look like, if I didn't know that they were sleeping and I saw a bunch of vertical sperm whales like that, I would flip out thinking that there was something crazy like supernatural alien, like levitation thing
because
happening.
like this is one of those moments where already the scale of the ocean is just mind-boggling. And if you saw this seed, you'd know how large sperm whales are.
Right.
To see how much space that really is that you're seeing that's being taken up there. Like,
I know.
That's so crazy. I don't know.
It might give you, scuba diving, I imagine, might give you a really good sense of like your place in the world. Some people feel that way when they go like on the top of a mountain or something.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a kind of
probably like
feeling.
extreme scale or extreme extreme parts of like the world's architecture, basically.
Isn't that a phenomenon?
Yeah, it's especially profound apparently in
space.
Oh my God, they're fighting on either side of the green screen.
They are. There's one on one side and one on the
But
other side, and they're.
But yeah, space apparently. When people go to space, there are very few who do.
Right.
They see it from the outside. They see that we're actually all just hanging out on the same ball, and it's like this world life-changing, perspective-changing thing.
Wow.
There's been interesting interviews about it, and like there's a documentary about it, I think.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really
very
interesting.
Stuff. And I imagine it can't be too far away from the kind of feeling you would get from this kind of scale from like
I bet.
Scuba diving.
But not that. That's creepy.
That's insane. All right, now it's time for some trailers.
Ooh.
So this first one I'm really curious about. It's called Bombshell.
Yes.
And it's about Megyn Kelly, who
Is
was
it just about Megyn Kelly?
I think it's primarily about Megyn Kelly.
Who was a Fox News anchor here in the States.
Very popular Fox News anchor.
Yeah.
And had her own show. I'm forgetting why she left or
there
got
was some kind of
fired,
like sexual assault accusations or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And
there was some stuff that happened with the network that was really dicey.
Yeah.
And then she wanted out.
I wasn't real because the news, I mean, let's be honest, has been overwhelming.
Yeah.
And when this was all happening, I was paying attention to other stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know much about this story or
no,
what happened.
I don't know the little
follow
details
Fox
of this.
News.
I wasn't like reading up on this.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
But she bounced around between a couple networks and stuff. But anyway, I think this was.
Is this okay back here?
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay?
Whatever.
Oh, I'm worried about the keying. Okay. All right.
But
Let's see.
I think this is specifically about the stint at Fox and what happened at Fox, but I'm not really sure. But it's got Charlize Theron.
Who
Nicole
supposedly
Kidman,
really looks like Megyn Kelly. That's so weird.
And Nicole Kidman and Margot Robbie, who's kind of the hot ticket
lately
right now. So yeah,
Margot Robbie.
Let's see. Let's check out the trailer.
Ah! Billy. Oh.
You have to adopt the mentality of an Irish street cop. The world is a bad place.
I
People
love
are
Kate
lazy morons.
McKinnon.
Minorities are criminals. Sex is sick but interesting. Ask yourself what would scare my grandmother or piss off my grandfather. And that's a Fox story.
Oh, it makes so much sense.
Women are everywhere. We're letting them play golf and tennis now.
HR's on the phone because you called me a skirt.
Yeah, I gotta read that manual again.
The attitude off camera was even worse.
Oh, Gretchen
You're a
Carlson.
man-hater. Learn to get along with the boys. You're sexy, but you're too much work. I have a whole list.
Will other women come forward?
You may have heard there was a dust-up involving yours truly and presidential contender Donald Trump.
Weird.
Blood coming out of her
Looks just
eyes,
like you.
blood coming out of her wherever.
Oh my God, did he just accuse me of anger menstruating?
Wait, am I gonna be the story? No.
No.
I'm gonna be the story.
No.
Whoa.
Nobody stops watching because of a conflict. They stop watching when there isn't one.
I want to convince you that I belong on air, Mr. Ailes. I think I'd be freaking phenomenal on your network.
I could pluck you out and move you to the front of the line. But I need to know that you're loyal. I need you to find a way to prove it.
I'm the bad guy.
That was a kind of funny placement of that.
You know why Ron just got that door
Little on
block
the
in his
nose.
office.
Someone has to speak up. Someone has to get mad.
Fox News star Gretchen Carlson dropped a major bombshell today.
What is she doing?
This could kill Fox News.
We need everyone on Team Roger.
Get it on. Put it on.
These are the end times.
You do understand I have to be above this, right?
You know the entire country is talking about your period right now.
So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy. Just always so puff.
Sweetheart, this is an island of safety and truth.
There's a man!
Ready to go to war?
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm the bad guy on Roger Ailes was a little on the nose. I'm gonna need you to prove your loyalty. I'm the bad guy. All right.
All
Well,
right.
she really looks like her.
Yeah, she really does. That's
I'm
really interesting.
Curious to see the intricacies of this story.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know the little details, like how they got to where they got to.
Yeah.
You know, like the order of events and stuff like that. Sounds pretty interesting. So
A lot of blondes.
Yeah, a lot of blondes.
Lot of blondes.
A lot of blondes.
A lot of blonde over there.
Okay, now we're watching Dolittle.
Now, I'm making us watch Dolittle, and I'll tell you why. Because there's tea about Dolittle out there. Go on Reddit. Oh my God. So, supposedly, oh my God, the production for this was a mess. Like, the director is like out of his mind, allegedly out of his mind. And it was like almost canceled, and there was like all these crazy stories. So now all these people who are working in it, working on the movie, are like singing like canaries.
Okay.
And they're like, this is going to be a wreck. So I'm curious to see what it looks like, because like it's all CGI animals.
Yeah.
You know, Dolittle, if you're unfamiliar, Dr. Dolittle, it's a movie about a doctor who talks to animals. And it's really, oh my God, the old one with Rex Harrison. If any of you have seen it, let me know, because it was hilarious. I tweeted out a clip of it earlier in the week.
Really?
Or earlier in the month with the seal. He throws the seal.
Oh, yeah.
That was he throws a seal off of a cliff. It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess he's, you know, Dr. Dolittle, and Eddie Murphy did it as well.
Yes, I remember. I remember that happening. I never watched it though.
But yeah, so supposedly just the whole behind the scenes thing of this movie was a hot mess. But maybe it'll be a masterpiece. You know,
Maybe it'll be a masterpiece. Dolittle will be a
a
masterpiece.
master of cinema.
I fully expect this.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
All right, let's
Here
see.
we go.
I see trees of green.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it's Downey.
Red roses too. I see them bloom for me
Oh.
and you.
Okay.
And I think to myself,
Oh.
Are you Dr. Dolittle?
Hey.
Oh. January. Someone riding an ostrich?
Yes.
Oh.
We have no choice but to embark on this perilous journey.
Everyone pack your bags!
Oh my God. Polar bear with a hat on.
To animals.
babies cry. I watch them grow. Then learn much more.
Oh.
okay to be scared.
No. And I think to myself.
Oh my God! Antonio Banderas.
Hello, Patty. Hello, lunch.
What a wonderful world.
Somehow, we just belong together.
Yes, I think to myself. Oh, what a wonderful world.
Rami Malek.
Rami Malek's in it. Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Ralph
Selena
Fiennes.
Gomez. Oh, they're probably voices.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Yeah, most of them are voices.
Well,
Okay.
oh my God, who's that bunny? Who's that guy? He looks like a happy mood. What, is he in there?
Yeah, he's not
I'll
in there.
watch
I
it.
guess he's not in there. I don't know.
All right, so what are your thoughts on the profound Dolittle trailer?
Yeah, it was profound. Surprisingly profound. I expected to see a
Cinematic
trailer that was going to be a
masterpiece.
little bit more lighthearted and like, I talk to animals.
Yeah.
Not like, I'm going to embark on this perilous journey
That's right.
to save the animals.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's going to be cannons and sword fights and
Right.
like, what the hell? I did not. That's not where I thought this was going to go.
Oh my gosh. But you know what? It's a weird movie anyway. I think I only saw the one with Eddie Murphy a couple of times or maybe once or twice, but I saw the old one a bunch.
Really?
Because it was on the Disney Channel when like we were
Okay.
kids, you know, it was on like all the time. And you know, at the very end of it, he like rides a giant snail and flies away on a gigantic moth. It's really bizarre. Like looking back on it, I'd love to go back and watch it now and kind of just like piece together all the weirdness and be like, this doesn't make sense. As some of those old movies, they just don't make sense anymore.
That's true. That's
But
true.
Are you interested in seeing Dolittle?
No.
No. Are you guys interested in seeing Dolittle?
If we had a chance to go to the movies, I have a hard time thinking that I wouldn't find several movies that I put ahead of it.
More than Dolittle?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I
So-
could respect that.
I don't know. Just
All
didn't
right.
really look like it was my speed, I
Hey,
suppose.
well, now we know. Now we know
now
what
we
to
know.
expect from Dolittle.
What do you guys think? All right, guys, that was this episode.
Yes.
Thank you for watching it.
Yes.
If you'd like to know anything more that we've talked about, links are in the description. Don't forget to watch us on Twitch.
Okay. Okay.
And if you like this video,
Yeah.
please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.